How y'all doing today? Today's Tuesday. It's raining like hell. But look, if you like my content, how about hitting that subscribe button? I was giving a little series on being on the run. After being on the run for a while, I got introduced to several people, and considering being on the run, they wasn't the most upstanding citizens. Most of them was of the criminal element. Got to hanging out on the south side of Jacksonville. And it was a bar there. A whole lot of bikers went to and everything. I got to know some fellas pretty good. And, I was working for a guy out of Green Cove setting up mobile homes. And I had a reputation of fighting in a trailer park up there. So this guy had heard it. So he said, "Hey, man," he said, "I got a guy that owes me a good bit of money." He said, "You think you can collect some of it for me?" I said, "Yeah, I believe I probably can. I got a pretty decent crew. I think we can handle the situation." So this guy owed him about 10 grand. And we rolled up on this dude. And he had a Harley Davidson, real nice Harley Davidson. He owed these guys a pile of money. And I told him, I said, "Look, man, either you can come up with some money or we're going to take your bike." He tried to put up a little bit of resistance, but it didn't turn out too good for him. Well, end on end, we got about $2,500 in a Harley Davidson. So it was only like 3 of us collecting. So I took the bike to the guy that owned the bar, that he owed the money to, and that cleared the 10 grand. So we split the 25. So started doing a few wild things. You know, being in Florida, man, you got to realize you're close to Colombia. And most of the cocaine comes out of Colombia. Everybody's heard about Pablo Escobar. Well, I could get some good coke. But it wasn't only cocaine. I mean, you could get your hands on ecstasy and everything else, man. But, man, when I got wild. I was making real good money. Shit. I'd make $1,500 a week. I'd pay my bills, but I'd be broke on Monday morning because running cocaine in titty bars and making the kind of money that I was making, man, we had a blast. But we done some crazy shit. I remember one night they got in behind me on Normandy Boulevard. I was in a boy's Mustang. And they hit the lights. I think we had about half a key in the car with us. A guy named, we called Trigger, Johnny. Man, I took him down Normandy Boulevard about 145 mile an hour. Got out in the woods, got away from them, hid the car. We hid the car for about a week. I'd be damned if my boy that owned the car didn't get busted. They went and they had got his tag number. About a week later, he was sitting in Duval County Jail. We got him out on bond, but that's for another time. Y'all have a good day.